Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled Caught in the Web, Visualization of a Black Hole Merger in the Tarantula Nebula. So what do we see here? Well, how do you see a black hole? Black holes are, of course, invisible by definition. They do not give off any kind of light or any other type of radiation or particles. Nothing can escape once you get to the event horizon of a black hole. How we can see the outline of a black hole, essentially the event horizon of it with the Event Horizon Telescope, which can clearly show the silhouette of that black hole, but you can't see the black hole itself. Now, we can study them through their gravitational effects, and we can measure that with stars around the center of the Milky Way, and we can watch how they are moving and the way they are moving, at the rate they are moving. You can calculate the amount of mass that is needed to keep them in orbit and find that it has to be vastly more than anything else, than anything that an individual star could do. In fact, for the center of our galaxy, we'd be talking about millions of times the mass of our own sun, compressed into something the size of our solar system, and physically the only thing that can possibly be is a black hole. Now, this image is actually an illustration which puts together a simulation of a black hole binary system as it is compressing down together as the two black holes get closer and closer together. And beyond it, we have the Tarantula Nebula. So we've kind of combined the two together. So what we see here is two images combined together. One is the background image of the Tarantula Nebula. The other is a simulation of a black hole binary system. Now we can see the great distortion that occurs around the black hole, and that's because the black hole warps time and space around it. And for light to travel, it cannot travel in a straight line. It has to travel in the curved space-time present around a black hole. So that's why we get all this distortion here, and when we have the two black holes orbiting each other, you can see how the distortion would occur. So these kind of things we can measure and calculate based on general relativity. We know how gravity will work, how it will distort space and time, and how the light paths would be affected. So we can simulate what we could see here, even if we can never actually see the black hole itself. Again, we can see images of where the black hole is. We can infer its presence from its gravitational effects, but a black hole is not something we'll ever really be able to see, simply because of its nature. We see its effects, we can see the material around it as it spirals in, but once anything crosses that event horizon, which is the point of no return, really that is nothing else we can ever know about it again. So that was our picture of the day, titled Caught in the Web, Visualization of a Black Hole Merger in the Tarantula Nebula. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be To the Moon. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.